Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so today we're going to continue with the door. Let's see, maybe today we can finish all the pieces of the door and we can start baking, okay? So first, remember, if you are new, help me subscribing to the channel. Also, remember, help me subscribing to the channel, leave a comment, give it a like. Remember that I'm trying to reach the 1000 subscribers, so please help me with that. And also remember, if you want to support my work, we have super stickers, super chat, super thanks, gifts. Remember to create a goal every streaming. The goal right now is one single super chat. It is a very simple goal, one single super chat, and I'm going to deliver the PBR file with you all, okay? And create a step-by-step video. So that's all. Let's get started. And again, if you have any comment, anything that you want to say, let me know here in the comments, okay? So let's get started. Okay friends, so this is our lockset. Yesterday we created a new alpha for the lockset for the security door. Have both sides. Yeah. We need to create a new circle here. Let's see if we can create another circle to create something like this. Let me see if I can do that. It's going to be a little bit complicated, but let's see if I can do it, okay? So this is the shape. I'm going to use, of course, the same door, but I don't want to. I have a no, I don't have a. This is our mask. This is the why I have this? I don't need this. This is the alpha, and this circle, where is the circle? The circle is, no, this is the smaller circle. The big circle, where is this? The big circle, what is the big circle? I cannot find the big circle. What is the big circle? It is a boronoid, but I don't remember where I created that. Vertical cracks, no. Rusty spots. What me? Sorry. I was trying to find and I wasn't selecting the right mesh. This is the mesh. This is the boronoid, yes. I should create something here, let's see. Okay, have the circle. Let me create this one. I need mix. Okay, mix. So this is what we have, right? This is the white and the other part is the black. So how I can create that part if I'm going to need I need something like this, I think. A ver, necesito esto. Aquí tenemos este circulito, vamos a dejarlo en el centro. 0. Perfecto. Va a comenzar. Círculo. One moment. Got this. This is the other. This is a disaster. I have this, like I did here, the same thing. Then this one, that alpha, I create that. Okay. I move this one. Muevo este. Va de factor. Este también va de factor aquí. Ya tengo. No, this one no. Si tengo esto, todo esto es negro. A ver, vamos, pensemos bien, pensemos bien. Este va aquí. Si le conecto este en la parte de abajo, no, es un desastre. Capaz. A ver, ¿qué tengo aquí? ¿Por qué tengo dos de estos? Principal BSDF. Ah, claro, aquí tengo un shader. Claro, ahí tengo otro. Ah, ya, perdón, a ver. A ver, ¿cómo hacemos esto? How can we do this? I need... A ver, vamos a explicarlo. I have this right now. And all the black, the white is going to be with this part and the black with the other part. I need a ring. Este necesito. Para esto. Ya, sería uno nuevo, ¿no? A ver, no, chuta, a ver. I'm trying to create that new shape here. Let me explain what I'm trying to do. I have this. In the white part, we're going to have our material here, that material. And the black part is going to have this material. So, I only need maybe a normal. Here, I am trying to create this ring. So maybe I only need a normal. I don't need this part. Then we have this circle. We have this circle and we have this circle. If I do something like this, I have this circle. Let me just connect this one, maybe. Here, one moment. It's not as good as I thought. Let me maybe make this a little bit bigger. 13.5. Ah. No ayuda en nada de esto. Es que este es el límite, pues por eso no se va a cambiar. Claro, aquí está bien. Chuta, ¿cómo le hago? Solo quiero esta parte negrita que se ponga por dentro. A menos... Ay, que la máscara sea esta. La máscara es esta. Esto debería ser todo. Esto debería ser todo en realidad. ¿Y esto para qué tengo aquí otro de estos? Dice, ¿para qué tengo aquí el otro de estos? Como que parece que sí queda, ¿no? I think that maybe it is working. Look, we have like this border inside. And I can do this too. I can, what is the paint? Ah, no, I only have one single piece for this. A ver. Entonces, a ver, veamos. Aquí voy a hacer un mix color. A ver, one moment. Y voy a poner un color bien. Perdón. Veamos. So something like this, what do you think? We have the border, we have this material like going up, and we have like this hole. We can make this a little bit smaller, like let me one thing. I don't remember the difference between this and this. This is going to give me the same material, but if I have that, the same thing. I don't know why I have two. I don't remember. I really, but it is working, so I'm going to leave it like that. I just want here to. I have this one with that. I'm going to go 25. Ooh, too much. 60. 69. 65. Let me check this again, okay. Voy a conectar para ver cómo cambia. Ay, perdón. See the difference? I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so we have that. We have like the material going inside, have the hole, and we have the other material going out. That's the best that I can do. I cannot do something else. If I reduce this black color, I am going to affect the shadow here, the gradient, and this is going to be less popping out. So that's what I'm trying to recreate. Remember that this one is not like this because it is with the same painting of the door. Now let me see if I can. Let me save. Let's hope that the computer is not going to crash. Let's hope that the computer is not going to crash. So here we have our door, old door. Look how beautiful it is looking, how realistic the material is looking. We have the wooden, we have the what is the name of this one? Polished brass. We have the hinges, all the details. We need to add more dust in these parts. Yeah, that is like extra details. We're going to check everything before we bake, okay? Oof, the rusty door is beautiful. It's really beautiful. Look at those details. I really like it. What do you think? Please let me know your comments. Now it really looks like an abandoned house. It's really beautiful. We did a great job. Of course, remember that I cannot do this by myself. I try to ask for your help always, to make you part of the process. There is something that I should improve. Of course, there is something that I should improve, and that is here. Let me select all the pieces here. Let me see how this is looking, okay? Screw reference. Let me hide that. Okay, it is looking good. So we need to add new details here. What are the new details? I know that I said hello, welcome, sorry, hello, that I didn't want the rusty iron, but I guess the same. I didn't found another material that is going to, like, is ideal for this, so I just leave the same material. If you have any other idea what material could be this, it is paint, it is covered with paint, like the white here, but of course it is all destroyed. If you have a better idea, I'm open to suggestions, but for me this is the best thing that I could create. So there are some parts that I need to add. The first one, I don't know if it is going to be possible. No, yes, it is going to be possible. This line, look here below, it is going to be only normal, so don't worry. Can we do this with no, I want to paint because I need a square. And I need that square only in this frontal part. I can do that with nodes, but it's going to be more complicated. No, but not too complicated, because let me try. Okay, we need to add that. I'm not going to add this. This is going to be inside the door, I think, so I don't have to care about that. Yes, it's going to be inside the door. I'm not going to destroy my door to do this extra. No, I'm just going to leave it like that. We need this hole. Let me see. Yes, we need those holes. So we need a line. I'm going to add these circles. I don't know what is this, but I'm going to add them. What could be this? Some protections? I don't know. And of course I'm going to add these holes. I need to add these holes. I don't know if they are going to look here. We're going to be able to look at those holes because it's black. Maybe here, yes, but these other parts, no. And I need to do the same details, add the same details here. Look, hole, and the line. So let's do that. First, let's create the lines and then the holes. I am not going to, you know what? I'm going to create a reference like I did with the screws. So every time that I want to add the same detail in another lockset, maybe another lockset variation, I just need to get back to find for my reference and leave it there to draw those circles. Maybe we can do that. We can do the same for these lines, just because look, it is like the same size. So let's do that. Okay. I am going to create two shapes right now. I'm going to create two new references. And I'm going to keep, it is perfect. The circle is perfect here. So I'm going to create a plane first. Sorry. Plane and a circle. The circle is going to be the same as the screw circle, okay? I'm going to select this one. I don't know where it is. I'm just going to duplicate it and move it to selection to cursor. This is going to be security lockset false reference. The plane is going to be security lockset lines, no, rectangle. I don't know how to call it. What the hell we have that? Why a rectangle reference? Okay, now let me hide again the screw reference. To select this, I'm going to select this. I'm going to select this. Let me select this, select this, select this, select this, and this. Perfect. Now let's start changing this. First, let's reduce the size of this. It's almost in the borders, so I'm going to leave it like that. Of course, let me apply the rotation here. We need that at the same level, I think. No. Let me do this again. Perfect. Now we can make this a little bit smaller because it is too big. Perfect. Save, and I'm going to apply the scale. Now let's go with the holes. First I'm going to rotate. Sorry. So like that. I didn't select this. Sorry. seleccionamos este. To move this here. The holes are going to be smaller, of course. Creo que este tamaño está bien. I think that this size is the right one. Okay, we have this, we have everything else. Here I am going to create a mask, but the mask is not going to change, no, color. I need to change the color for some parts, for the holes, of course. And I'm going to draw lines here, of course, in this part. That's the only thing. So, and we did another mask that is going to be only for normal, for this line. The same thing we're going to do for this part. Iron coated with paint. Okay, I need first to duplicate this material, because this is the material that I'm using for everything. I need to change that. Duplicate that with paint. Let me see what is the name of this, so I can name these two parts with the right names. Also, please, friends, remember, if you are new, tell me, say hello, I don't know, tell me where are you from, if you want to share that, if you're starting, what kind of topics you would like me to create. Remember that I am planning, I am writing the scripts for shorts, for fundamental tips. I think that content is going to be easier to create, and you're going to, I can cover a lot of things with that. Lockset. That should know. Cylinder, pero esto no es un cylinder, pues. Cylinder le dice. Lock body. I'm going to call that lock body, and the other one lock body. Lock body, I'm going to call this lock body. Okay, we have the lock body. Now let's create the alpha, just the alphas, the image textures. We need two image textures, one for the holes and one for the outer normal here that we're going to create. So for the, okay, I understand that for the bolts I need, okay, I know what to do. And where I can add that in both sides, I think that I need to add just both sides. Yes, the lock set is going to be, let me do first this one because it is easier to create. Okay, so I'm going to create a new image text. Let me save, of course, just in case. And we can say security set body external lock set, external security lock set body normal. This is going to be black, so the white is going to pop out. Perfect. Again, we're going to do this non-color cubic. This is going to be only with normal. Normal, I'm going to connect this here, so I'm going to have it in both sides. Perfect. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, we were working on this. So I'm going to select this part. Of course, I'm going to select this to texture paint. One moment, let me. For this one, I don't have to do anything else, right? No, I don't have to. No, we are good. Yes, we're good. Okay. So let me select these two parts. I don't have to do anything else. The UVs are already created. Let me just in case do something here. Yes, we don't have to do anything else. So we have this, right? And now let's paint. I am going to texture paint. I'm going to use line. I'm going to use the X. Okay, we have that, but if you see the picture, we should have this straight. We can do this. I have another idea, okay? So we don't have to worry about changing the stroke or something like that. Let me do this so I can see what I am having here. I'm going to select and paint here the reference, just only that, and I can, okay. Also, yes, it is in that part, so we can select here. Perfect. And of course now we need to paint this poquito más. There. I need to change this. Hello, the caretaker skunks. Welcome. Let me show you what we are doing right now. One moment, please. Okay, I just saved that. Now let's show our friend what we are creating. Shading. And let me connect. Of course, I need to connect this to a normal. No, I can connect the normal here. No, but I need a normal. Okay, I need a normal. Sorry. Okay, what we are doing, friend, is we are creating materials for a door, for a frontal door. This is a modular kit, of course. Let me show you. This is the frontal door of a house. As you can see in the title, it is an abandoned zombie city. That means that this is a post-apocalyptic, maybe asset. This is just the frontal door. We are doing piece by piece, asset by asset, material by material, slowly taking our time, learning, explaining step by step everything that I am doing here to show you all the methods that I use to create things. This is part of a house. The house is one of a lot of buildings that we're going to create because it is abandoned zombie city, but it is not that we're going to create a city. We're going to recreate different spots of a city for renders. So something like this. Let me show you very quickly. Abandoned zombie city, references. Yes. For example, right now, let's say that I'm creating a house. Maybe house like one single house, like, I don't know, like this. We have here different, something like this I am creating right now. One of these houses. It is not exactly one of these, but I am just showing you an example. So we're going to create different buildings, a lot of assets to create like something like this, different spots. So something like this we're going to do. Put the buildings, all the buildings in some parts, and we're going to create renders. The purpose was just to do a render like, let me see the image that I always show to everyone. Something like, where is my image that I always, something like this. You can see, here you can see that an abandoned zombie city. The original idea was inspired by the, what's the name of this zombie game that is, it also has a show in HBO, I think. The one about the Last of Us, I think. Yes, The Last of Us. That was the main inspiration of this project. So something like this, just a render, but I want to go a little bit farther, like that. Farther. That is a word. A little bit far. Farther. What the hell? Far. A little bit far. And I want to create an animation. So maybe like a trailer for a movie or a game. Because this project is an idea that I have in mind. A game that I want to create maybe in the future. Maybe, I don't know. We still need to wait a lot to do that. But right now I am creating the assets to at least create the trailer for that game. So as you can see, it is a very, very, very long project. We're going to create we're going to take a lot of days, weeks, months, years. But every streaming, as you can see, I show you a lot of different things. It is not that we're still doing the same thing. No, people come, you can see me working, you can watch me working on PBR materials, modeling. And soon we're going to start with, after we finish the first building, the first house, I want to start with a character. Maybe we're going to create cars, we're going to create assets, props, a lot of things, but we're going to create different projects. Right now this is in a single playlist, that is the abandoned zombie city. So then we're going to create a project, a character, then I will be creating a new project for a car. That's the main idea. So welcome. I don't know if you are new. Sorry, I forgot very quickly about names. If you don't write every day, I always forgot about your names. And also please tell us where are you from. If you're interested in 3D, what kind of content. Right now I am going to start a new series of videos of shorts, only shorts, because I know that maybe streaming is too much, the content. You can, if you will come later after the streaming ends, it is maybe too exhausting, like watch a full 2 hours video. It is too much. So if you are the beginner, please let me know what kind of content, what kind of tips. I want to create this no more than 1 minute or just a few minutes shorts, these clips, so I can cover more topics and also create more content for the new people. So let's continue, and welcome again, and thank you for I don't know if you subscribe to the channel. Please, if you are new, subscribe to the channel. But welcome for writing a comment. Okay, let me continue. Let me create the normal here. This is for, no, this is for the, to create here to normal, and I'm going to connect that here because it is connected in both. A ver, invert, of course, let me, and there we have our normal texture. What I would like to have, see one thing. No, this no. Let me close that. Yes, it is. What we can try to do. No, I want. If we want, we can smooth this, but I think that it depends on the. Here, for example, here we have that. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. And the details are perfect. Look, we have now that. So now let's add the holes. The holes, we need to do a little bit more of work. We need to create here, here, and here. Okay. Okay. So it worked. Look how beautiful it is looking. Let me see how it is looking with the. No, we're going to do that later. Okay. Now I need to create holes. So for holes, I need to. This is going to be a little more complicated because I need to mix. I need to create the black color in both materials because this material is here it is divided in two. We have the rusty, we have the paint and the rusty details and the mask, of course. So it is a lot of the mask. Yes, okay. So let's create the new image texture. Please, friends, please, if you are new, please help me with your subscription. It means a lot, and I think that people. For YouTube it is important, and so they can share the content. I have maybe bad news. I cannot stay for 100% sure that if it is a bad news. I mean a bad news for me, of course. I think that YouTube is going to change the rules, and now if you want to make your channel to have monetization, you need to reach the 8,000 views. Right now the limit is 4,000, but because of different things happen here in the channel, YouTube banned the monetization for a while, for a few months. The World Cup, I don't know. Also, I was working on other things, and I cannot be here in the streaming every day like as usual. So all those things make my channel to lower a lot the number of views. So please, I would like you to share the content. Right now we are far from the goal, and we need the people to watch the videos. So please help me with that. And also, again, give me your feedback. With your feedback, I think that I can improve. Of course, I will improve the content, because I think that I am doing what I am doing is the best thing. I am doing everything that I can to make this channel to grow, but of course that in my mind I am doing this in the perfect way, but it is not. The results are not. So I cannot say in what parts I am failing. I just trying to experiment with new things, trying I am trying different things, but as you can see, it is working a little, but not as I thought. I know that if you give me your feedback, I will improve the content for sure. So please, friends, help me with that, okay? Let's continue. Let's create a new image texture. Image texture. This is going to be here. This is in the other way. This is going to be full white. Security lockset. Body holes. One color. Okay, let me just focus on this one and let's start painting our new detail. Now let's go to texture paint and let's paint the holes. Here I am not going to use this, I'm going to use the Z axis, okay? Like that. A ver. Ay, creo que aquí va a haber un conflicto. No, porque tengo más pequeño, más abajo, no. Claro, la línea está acá, no. We're good. Let me maybe make this a little bit smaller, okay? Vale, perdón. I'm going to leave it like that. A ver, perfecto. Now let me this one here, create a hole, but here I think that I'm not going to be able to see. Let me create the lines here, okay? Ay, perdón. Let me sorry, let me deactivate the Z axis. Ay, vamos haciéndolo de esta forma. Hello Pete, welcome. Let me show you how it is looking right now. Let me finish these lines and I will show you, okay? One moment. Please. Give it a like, please, give it a like. Remember that always give a like to the content. Let me show you. One moment, please. Let me just finish this. Uy, me pasé un ratito. You're fixing topology. No, I am adding some normal, some textures, some details to the texture. I am not fixing topology. I'm just drawing some details. One moment, please. Let me just finish this and I will show you, okay? Yes, I think that it is good. Maybe here we can. I don't like this one too much. But for now, I'm going to. I can erase that here. Okay. No, we have it in the right way. Vamos a ver cómo hacemos esto. Perdón. A ver, ¿cómo le hicimos aquí? Este es el que no está bien. This one is not good. Ya. Ahí queda. Yo creo que ahí queda. Here. A ver, vamos a ver qué tal ya. Después quitamos o lo dejamos. Let me save this. Yes, save as this. A ver, let me go here to shading. And here, the connection will need a new bump, of course, for both sides. So let me show you first speed, okay, what we are doing right now. And I will return here to connect this. So right now I am adding these details to the lockset. Like this, for example, this part here, I am adding the holes. Those details, I was just adding that. I already finished this. I don't know if you were here yesterday where we finished the alpha. Look, this was the alpha. Let me show you the music stop. Please, tell me these things. I cannot be... Look, this is the alpha that we created. Look. This was the alpha that we created yesterday. This was the alpha for these security doors. This is the alpha for the normal doors, for the indoor doors. I don't know if that is this. The interior doors. interior doors. Okay, you can see the difference. And let's see the full how it is looking right now. Our asset look how beautiful this is looking. Look at the lockset. This is the frontal part, of course. Look how beautiful it is looking. I play with circles here. I play here with 2 circles to make this like hole. Let me show you, like this hole. Look, you can see that here we have the material and we have like a hole in here, and then we have the other material. So I play again with holes to recreate that. And of course I can create this, I can make this as this color, but I think that no, so in some parts it is the same color as the other one, okay, as the other material. And look all the details for the doors. This is the frontal door where you are going to look. Let me show you how this is looking here. Look the alpha. And the details that I am adding is just this. And again, friends, remember, you may say, but why you are adding too much details? Because it is not necessary. You're going to create an animation that maybe is not going to focus. Maybe you're not going to even use this house. And I will answer yes, but remember that here it is about the project, of course, but it is about also the things that I show you by developing the project. That is the most important thing. I am showing you here how I create PBR materials, how I deal with image textures. I already show you how to create alphas here in Blender. That's a lot. So pay attention to that content. That is the most important part of the streamings. And you can see how in some days I made mistakes, then I come back and then I fix them. Sometimes you help me. That is the important thing about the streamings, okay? So please remember, if you are new, subscribe to the channel and give it a like to the content. I was saying, Pete, that I have bad news for me in my case. The channel, I think that YouTube is going to, I need to search for the information, but I thought that I look at a post of another creator that he said that YouTube now is going to change the rules for the monetization, so now I need to reach the 8,000 views, and right now the limit is 4,000. I don't know if they are going to change the limit of subscribers, so it is the goal for me to make this channel to be monetization, completely full monetization. It is far. It is I don't know. It is not going to be soon. We're going to have to wait more time, but I think that maybe we can do it if you give me your feedback. Remember that I said that I am preparing shorts. I am preparing these short clips to upload here on YouTube, on Instagram and TikTok. So with that, I want to cover more topics. Those are going to be easier for me to create, and also I'm going to help you because you new people, we are far. We are really far. That's bad. So I think that is going to change. That new rule is going to change on February next year, of course. I think I need to look for the information. I didn't receive a mail or something like that. I need to check. Maybe it is because I don't have the full monetization. Maybe that is because of that, because this other artist, he got the monetization last year, the full monetization, so he was happy, of course, and he is part of the community here, of course. He was one of the first people that subscribed to the channel, and he gave me advice about the thumbnails. I changed it immediately. Yes, I'm really grateful for that help. I was starting, but if that is the rule, it is going to be worse for me, because it is like I'm trying every day to do my best here, but the dream is far, and I don't know how much time I can handle this with no freelance projects and trying to make YouTube. Maybe it is going to be one day that I can say, maybe I cannot do this anymore. I don't want to do that. I'm going to fight until the last second for the channel, but I really need your help. Please help me with your feedback. Help me with the feedback. Sharing the channel with other people. Believe me, it is very, very difficult, but it is part of a process. Maybe we can reach it one day, and maybe in another year we're going to remember this time. Like, remember when we were almost giving up, and then we can make it. So I want to remember this time like that, like a story that I can tell later, but with a happy ending. Okay, so please help me with that. The best thing that you can do is give it a like. I know that people like me maybe don't have the possibility to support the work with money, like with a super chat. I understand that, because that is my situation right now. But if you come here, say hello, if you come here and if you share the channel with new people, if you give it a like, that is also very important. I know that I insist. I know that I can say, please, if you have the possibility, give a super chat and those things, because it is not only because of the money. It is also because YouTube pay attention to those channels that generate some kind of income. You can also be part of the memberships. $1.50 is the first option, and in a month, I know that some of you maybe pay Netflix like maybe, I don't know, $15, $10 per month, and my channel is just $1.50. And you have 3 videos, and I will give you the things at the end of the videos, of course. And that is also because, again, it is because of YouTube, because YouTube see that people is supporting the channel with money, so they are going to share my channel with more new people. That's also the main reason why I am trying to create this new strategy. But again, I understand maybe the situation is not good for everyone. That's my situation right now. So just give it a like, subscribe, share the content. That's a lot, believe me. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, you can see how good this is looking. Now let's add the holes that we just created. We're here, right? We need to add the holes. Let me just select the door. One moment. Let me select the lines. Let me copy that. These holes. No, where? Yes, we added the lines here. Let me see the image texture, the normal that I use for this. These are the 3D scratches. The normal that I use is this one. Oh, this is too much. Okay, let's use it. Let's use it. Also, Pete, in your country, what is the language that you speak in your country? If you want to share it, of course. I am trying to learn at least to say hello in many languages, so people feel comfortable when they join to the community. At least, I don't know, I want to say that. So if you want to share, what is I don't remember where are you from. I remember that you said Africa. I don't remember, sorry. I want to try Sahuili. No, I don't know that one. But you only speak that. You only use that language. You don't use, for example, I don't know, another. Let me see. One moment, please. Okay, we're here. Let me paste the normal. Swahili. I heard about that before, but I don't remember. Yes. Here we have we collect these two. height, of course, and we're going to connect this. Let me move this a little bit to the front. And English, Swahili, and a native. Okay. Swahili. How do you say hello in Swahili? I don't know anything about that language. That is new for me. I really like that in other countries you still preserve your native languages. Here in my country, no, we only speak Spanish, the language of the conquerors. Okay, look, this is what we have, the holes. They are looking really good, right? Now we need to paint, because this should be black to say this is a hole, of course, but it is looking really beautiful. Look, and the lines too. So I will use a mixed color, of course, mixed color. Let me create a mixed color. We are in the last steps to finish this asset, this modular kit, and start baking. Then we can start baking, so we can forget about a lot of these craps. Look, a lot of nodes, and we are going to have only single image textures at the end. We're really close to finish this. It was a lot of work. Now we need to do the same for the other modular kits, but it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier because I'm going to take these materials that I already made the modifications. I changed the settings, so we're not going to take too much time for those. Of course, I need to change the mesh, because I remember that I changed the width of the door and the walls, so I need to use the new units. Okay. You have many videos in your channel. Yes, but the videos are streamings. Remember, my videos are streamings. One streaming is one video, one short is one video, one normal video is one video. So that's why I have too many videos, because I stream almost every day. And I understand that people that is new or discover my channel, when I am not in live stream, they see a 2 hours video, they say, oh, this is too much. I understand, but live stream, I think that is, I don't want to forget about live streams, because it is very important for the people. I think I am showing you a lot of things, and I don't want to forget about this content, but I want to start with other content like shorts, videos. I will create videos once in a while, but videos is too much work for me, believe me. I don't want to create a typical, the common video like how to create this door or how to create this house. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do something unique for you, something original and something very helpful. For example, if you see my videos, I show you and try to explain a full context of what we are doing. For example, the video of the fonts, I explain you how we managed that, how we used other apps to fix the fonts. I explain you a lot of things. I cover a lot of things for that single topic. That's why videos for me is a lot of work. But shorts, I can make just small clips, and you can say, maybe, for example, the first that I already prepared the script is about alphas. No, not alphas, sorry. About UVs, because I remember that a few 2 weeks ago, new people joined to the channel, and they asked me specifically for that. So I say, if I prepare a video, that will take me too much, and I prepare this new kind of content. Let's see if it is going to work. I think that let's give it an opportunity, and you will say, no, maybe change this. I will try to explain that the purpose is for you people, for the new ones especially, to help you understand how things work. If you don't understand, you are not going to be able to create unique things. You are not going to be able to create things by your own. You are only going to copy. Okay? Okay, that's why. Let's see. I know that the situation is not good, but I remember I don't want to give up, and I want to fight until the last minute for this channel. I really like this, and my purpose is to create a community for people to create their original work, be an indie community. That's why if you are new and I have Discord channel, you can share your work, you can share your portfolio. If you have any tip, if you have another YouTube channel and you also create content, share the channel. I have no problem with that. The purpose is for us to create, to grow as artists together, okay, to improve our skills together. You come here, you help me. It doesn't matter if you are saying something wrong. That's part of the process of learning, okay? So don't be afraid. I will read all your comments. I will try to pay attention to your comments, okay? You can join to the Discord. You have the link in the YouTube channel. You have the link here in the YouTube channel. You just go to links and there you have the Discord server. I don't have any restriction for people. You can join. I found a new reference. I found a website that I think that you're going to love it. It is about references about faces. So you change the angle of the little skull that you have there, and it is going to show you photographies from real people, famous people in that pose. So I think that is going to be really great, really helpful if you're a 2D artist or a 3D artist. It is going to be really helpful, especially if you sculpt or create your characters. I forgot about sharing that with you. I need to write maybe the ideas that I have, and so I need to share that to the Discord server. Also, friend Pete, for those who are new, remember that I am trying to cover maybe how can I say this? A topic that is going to be controversial, a controversial topic about AI, because I just discovered some apps with AI that, when you see that, the typical thought that comes into your mind is it is going to replace 3D artists. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to debate about that. I want to create a special streaming so we can test those AI apps and let's discuss. Okay, so I think that is going to be a good streaming. So people, I'm going to announce it. Okay, so you're going to pay attention to that. Okay, and you can join. I want to do it maybe a Saturday, so, or maybe a Friday. I don't know where most people can join to the server, so we can discuss that in live stream. It's going to be about AI. Okay, we have this, and I'm going to come full black, and I'm going to this. Oh, what happened? No, sorry. A ver, veamos. What the hell I did? I don't know what I did. No, what is this? What is this for? Paint texture, yes, paint texture. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot. I made the wrong connection. This is the one. Sorry, I made the wrong connection. Now we're good. No, what the hell? What? Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this here and put this one here, maybe. Yes, we did it. Look, we have the holes. It is looking really weird. Just, oof, I really like it. I really like it. Maybe for the paint, let me see if the paint is not good. Let me see. No, we need it for the paint too. Okay, so we have our holes. Look, we have our holes. So we finish this one. Can you use this music? It's very good. Ads called Ghost Rifter. Purple Dream. Put it on loop. Can you use this music? It's very good. It's called Ghost Rifter. Ghost Rifter Purple. Let me see, but it is with copyright. Please, I don't want to use copyright. I don't want to YouTube to ban my content. I have problems with that before. That is also bad to the channel. Let me. I'm going to look at that in my phone. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give it an opportunity. I'm going to trust you. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to test. I'm going to put it for 10 seconds and no more. And if I don't have any problem, maybe we can use it in the next streaming. Okay. How it is called? Ghost Rifter Purple Dream. Are you sure? Read the description for the info. But this say buy the lo-fi supporters collection. Download and save music for creators, no copyright. Oof, I'm going to trust you. Let me see the comments because I found a lot of this before and the comments Mashi Indonesia Hadir. I don't know what is that. It's relaxing, man. Thank you much for doing this effort. Very nice. What is this? Inji Pakai Audion. I don't know what language is this. Keren Banget. No. What language is this? Nice music. This song warms. Karen music. Nia slow tappy. I don't know what language is that. Can use for background video. Sinai. I make sure. Daily dose. Unforgettable. What? Iji Pakai Bang. I don't know what language is that one. Audio library, it says. At the beginning of my streamings, I use this type of music, this lo-fi music, but yes, I use this music. The channel that I with the music that I use, it was deleted, but because that music was with AI. I downloaded some videos, some of those songs, and that's the music that you can see here. I don't know, maybe in the future it is going to be bad for the channel. For now, it is working. Okay, we're going to just play this music for today, and I'm going to see if I don't have any restriction in my channel. You know what is the problem with this music? Because later, many authors they change the rules and they say no, now it has copyright, and then it is bad for the channel. That is a problem. But I'm going to give it an opportunity. I really enjoy this music. I want to create this kind of music for a music channel. I'm going to announce when I have something for the music channel. Okay, I want to prepare a music for that music channel for you to use it free copyright for your videos, for maybe if you do a streaming. I'm going to announce when I have something. I just have right now one song. I'm going to try to create more. Okay, once I have a good amount of songs, I'm going to share that with you. It is not going to be AI, just in case. It is not going to be AI, just in case. Yes, the music is beautiful. I really enjoy music. One of my favorite hobbies is music. I really enjoy this kind of music. at the beginning of my streamings, when I started with the streamings, I used this music for the live streams, but I cannot find that channel anymore. Okay, thank you for sharing with us, Pete. Thank you for sharing that to the channel. I'm going to continue with this. Okay, if you have, maybe the channel has more music with no copyright. If that, it is good. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay, let's continue. Okay, what happens when you get a copyright? When I have a copyright strike, if there is only music for me, I don't know if in my channel, I don't know if the channel. Let me explain because this is very serious. Okay, when you let me explain. This is very important for you. Okay, friends. So when you have content from another channel, maybe music, I don't know. If I use a very known song, if there is a music that you know for another artist, a very famous, for example, let's say Metallica, Shakira, I don't know, anything that you want. If the person is very, very famous, the first thing, maybe your channel is going to, the stream is going to be deleted. That's the first thing, and you're going to have a strike. The common strikes that I had before, when I didn't know about this, I used to put my music on background on YouTube, but you know, when the music stops, maybe automatically the new video starts. So there was music from this kind of synthwave artists, not very famous people, but very, very famous in this indie underground, this indie industry. Okay, when I got the strikes about that, YouTube only says you have a strike. Do this, edit that part, put in silence that part of the video, and we don't have any problem. And I needed to go to the settings, mute that part of the music, and then we can continue with the video with no problem. The video is not going to be deleted, and I didn't go any strike. I just got like alert, do this, or your video is not going to be. For those, in sometimes there were only seconds, 10 seconds, 8 seconds. I think that the limit is 8 seconds, no more than 8 seconds. When I play the music more than those 8 seconds, I have this like alert, and the alert says, if you don't mute that or you delete that part of the video, we are going to, if in the future your channel is going to be with the full monetization, this video is not going to have any monetization at all. So for those few seconds, the full video is going to be punished. That is not good. And those are the maybe the less how can I say this, the punishment that is maybe in the most basic punishment. Okay, but the worst punishment is sometimes when there are some content creators, when you use part of their video, they blackmail you. Let me explain. For example, I showed this music that you told me to play. Okay, I play the music, and maybe in the future this artist is going to, now my music is going to have copyright, and now YouTube is going to say me, hey, you are using this music. Sometimes when you have the worst punishment, you have 3 strikes. If you have the 3 strikes, your channel is going to be completely deleted. You cannot do anything else. But one kind of punishment that is really, really bad, especially for people like me that stream every day, is when that content creator, it doesn't matter if it is music. Let's say that I want to share, okay people, let me show you a video from another artist that is going to explain you how to create this kind of material, for example, another 3D artist, and maybe this 3D artist is not a good person. I am not saying a specific name because it didn't happen to me. Let's hope that in the 3D industry we don't have people like that, but sometimes that people say, ah, you use my content. It doesn't matter if you ask for, if you say, maybe you can fight with YouTube saying, but in the description I say that I give the credits for that artist. I put that I use the video from this artist. It was it was only for learning process. You can say that. You can fight with YouTube with that. But sometimes the artists say, ah, you use my content. That is my content. I am not giving you permission to use that. So I am going to say, YouTube, hey YouTube, ban that channel. And sometimes the punishment is you are not going to be able to do streamings for a while. And just imagine that. Imagine my channel with that kind of punishment. I am done because my content is streamings. I can record here the session. It is not going to be the purpose of a streaming because I already upload long videos from previous projects on weekends. You can see the Johnny Bravo, for example. There is one hour video, 50 minutes video. I just re-upload the streaming from another to the YouTube channel. I just do that, and I think that people will not like to see that a lot. But I am doing that for other so you have the full process again, and I can reuse that content. That's why I do that. But just imagine me talking here alone, just talking here alone with no audience, and maybe you're going to say, "Oh, that is a video of 2 hours." No, I don't want to watch that. That is the thing. So that is very dangerous. That's why I need to be really careful with what I do with the streaming, okay, and with the content that I upload. It doesn't matter if I do that in a streaming. It also can happen on maybe on a video that I upload, that I show another artist. It is very dangerous, and let's hope that is not going to happen here. Okay. So let's continue. Okay, so you can see you already saw that I finished this material. Now we need to add do the same for the other small piece here. Okay, let's do that for this one. I am going to copy this material. How can you explain the video of DJs that show any kind of copyright zones? Because yes, I also have that question, but sometimes what they did is they use music from other platforms. So for example, instead of playing music from YouTube, they use music from Spotify, let's say, or maybe DJs, they already have downloaded the tracks, so they don't have to use music from YouTube. But of course they are going to have a copyright. But again, if you are saying DJs, sometimes DJs, they don't put the full track, and they change, they modify the music. Remember, they are DJs, they put these effects while playing the song, so it is not the same. Also, they are talking, they are saying, hey, welcome, are you joining, this kind of thing. So they are not only playing in background music from other artists, and some of them also they put that video with no monetization. Okay, so YouTube is going to say, okay, this video is not going to have monetization, so it is no problem for me. But they and you can say, but why? So how they can earn money? Because of the donations, the super chats. Because super chats, gifts, those kind of things are still enabled, but the monetization, the YouTube monetization from ads and from the minutes that you watch the video, that is not going to work. But they're going to receive super chats. They also put a QR code for bank transfers. A lot of ways. That is how they manage this kind of. I think that some guitar players do the same thing when they live stream music. For example, another musicians, they play the song but in their own style. That's why they also can manage. And also, for example, you can see this a lot of DJs in Twitch, for example, they also just play the music. I think that there, for example, they use this technique, and Twitch is not like too strict with the copyright. I think that they also, I don't know, but they receive, you can give subs and those kind of things. I don't know exactly how they manage that, but the ideas that I show you are some strategies that they use. And also, for example, there are channels that they play official music, like this live radio. Okay, I think that they has the permission of the artist. For example, the Beatles live channel, for example. Of course, I think that is from the Beatles, so they're going to have the permissions. Or maybe metal music from the 2000s, or rock music from the 80s. Those kind of channels, again, they use the Spotify versions. They put the channel with no monetization at all. Those kind of strategies, and sometimes they have the permission from the artist. So that's the different. That's how they can play the music. Okay, we have to finish this one. Let me select this. Yes, this one. Let me copy the material, so I just replace the image textures. So let me see, the material is lock body. Okay, lock body, I'm going to replace with the lock body. Yes, this one. So I just will replace with the image textures here, and I don't have to redo this connection again. Okay, so first let me create this one. What is the name of this? I'm going to duplicate this material, of course, so we don't have any problem. I already saved the texture, yes, because I look at the details. What is the name of this one? This is going to be the. What is the name of this one? I want to use real names. No, what is the name of this? What is the name of this part of the lockset? What is the name of this part of the lockset? I only have the common wooden door locksets. I want the one that I am using. Please remember, if you're new, help me subscribing to the channel. We are trying to reach the 1000, please. Let's say YouTube, hey YouTube, this channel is going to continue here. Please help me with that. I want at the end of August at least to, I think that we're not going to make it, but the August goal is at least reach the 800 subscribers. I think that we have 21 more subscribers to reach that goal. So please share the channel, share with your friends, share if people are interested in with your family, anyone that you know. I don't know, I cannot find the name of this one. What is the name of that part of a lockset? I'm going to use a common name here. Let me see, or no. Let me see here. Strike. No, strike is not the name of that. I'm going to call it a strike. I don't know. I don't want to lose more time, to waste more time with the name. I'm going to call it a strike. Maybe that is not the real name, but I don't care. We need to continue. I cannot find. I just have the normal. I cannot find. Deadbolt. Strike. A strike. I'm going to call it a strike. Don't worry. Let's continue. Oof, I really like this door. Look at how beautiful this door is looking. Look how beautiful these materials. I really love how the materials are looking. All the things that we did is really great. Oof, all the work. I'm really happy with the result. The wall, we're not going to touch the wall right now because the wall is we're going to do that in the when we have all the pieces in the final building. So the walls, I am not going to touch the walls right now. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm going to duplicate this material, and instead of lock body, I'm going to call security strike. Okay, the new material is going to be strike, and I'm going to create one material similar to this one, one image texture similar to this one image texture similar to this one, to create these details, the same details but in this piece. That is the thing. I already used the UVs here, right? Yes, I already have the UVs here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. No, I don't want, because I'm just going to change. No, it is okay. Let's leave it like that. Don't touch anything else. Okay, first material is going to be this line here. So I'm going to call this new image texture. This is going to be completely black, and this is going to be security lockset. Security lockset strike. Hello Primol Tech, welcome friend, welcome. I don't know if you're new. If you're new, welcome, and subscribe please to the channel. Let me explain you what we're creating here. Cubic. Okay friend, I'm explaining. Right now we are working on the materials of this door, of this asset. As you can see, we have a lot of nodes. Look at that, complicated nodes. Woo, a lot of materials. Look at that. This is how it is looking right now. We're creating modular kits. We're creating the separate ways. This is the frontal door of a house, of a small house, and the small house is one of a lot of houses that we're going to create. We're going to doing a full city, but we're not going to recreate like a full city. We're going to create a lot, all the parts that a city should have, and we're going to put them together into one file to recreate parts, to create renders. The first goal of the project of this series of streaming was to do one single image, like this one, for example. Let me show you a reference, like this one, for example, like this, for example. Just create this. But I said that is it's me, my other front button. Okay, don't worry, subscribe with this channel, okay? Okay, so I don't have to explain this again. Maybe for the new ones, we are creating this, but not just one single picture. We're creating I want to create an animation, like a trailer from a movie or a game. That's the purpose. So we're going to create buildings, we're going to create characters, vehicles, a lot of props, monsters, a lot of things, anything that we want. Okay, that's explanation for the new ones. So Pete, subscribe with this channel to this channel. help me reach the 1000 subscribers. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, we're here, and now, of course, now that we have this, we need to replace. And here, this is easy. We just need to put this one here. Perfect. And we just delete this one. Perfect. That's easy. We're going to select that one. We're going to come here to texture paint. Of course we need now to select, let me, and now we have that one and this one. And now we move that here. This is only for reference, remember. The door looks very professional. Yes, that's the purpose. Remember that you may say, but why we're adding too much? Maybe you are going to use this for another project that you have. So I am showing you these strategies, okay? Now let's select, let me paint here I am going to use wireframe for help. Let me hide that. I am going to use wireframe for help because here I think that I cannot use the symmetry because this shape is a little bit different. That's why. So let's go to texture paint. Let me see. Let me try with, I don't know if the, one moment please. I need to change the rotation, okay? Let's use symmetry. Let's go to texture paint, let's use symmetry X. We're going to draw that. And of course we need to delete this. There is something else that I want to, no. Yes, that. Now let's save. Save image. Now we can go to shading. Let me select these two. Of course, let me. And look, we have the same line. Perfect. Now let's replace with the holes. What is the? I need to select my. Oof, we're late. Okay, friends, we're going to finish this on Monday, okay? Because we're late. I need to go to the other stream. Let me finish quickly the holes. Vamos a crear un nuevo host here. Image texture, new image texture. This one is going to be, to call this security lockset strike holes. Yes, I do freelancing. If you have any project that you want me to collaborate with, let me know. We can make a deal. Alright, I only connect that here. I connect that here too. And we're going to delete this image. And let's select this one. Texture paint, and let me select the hole Where is the reference here? We have 2 holes here, like in the other one. Okay, perfect. Easy for me. Like that. We're going to put that here maybe. And still paint. Cannot see. Let me change, instead of X I'm going to use C. It's too big. A little bit smaller. Eight or what? 8. I didn't understand that. Late or what? Late. I'm going to kick right now to continue with the other project, streaming in another platform. I'm going to kick. Chama, no puedo ver. I cannot see the lines. Okay, like that. A little bit up, a little bit up. Like that. Okay. A little bit smaller, maybe, no? Like that. Let's see. To save and shading. There we have our. Okay. Let me select this for the. I need to create a line here, but I think that is too much. I'm not going to create more lines here. Well, we'll see on Monday, okay? Okay, friends, so that's all for today. Look how beautiful it is looking, our lockset. So that's all for today, friends. That's all. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others. Leave a comment below. You can follow me on Twitch, on Kick. I am creating different projects there. Twitch, you can also follow my social media accounts, X, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me online as Fran Salazar Co. You have all the links here in the YouTube page. You can join your Discord server. You can share things about 3D. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There's my email there, the social media accounts, the LinkedIn page. You can create a project on Upwork, C3, and some Messenger too. And you have a lot of ways to contact me, so we can make a deal and I can collaborate with your project. And if you want to support my work, remember that we have super stickers, super chat, super thanks, gifts. We also have what else? Memberships. With membership, we have 3 videos. We have 2 levels of memberships. The Indie Explorer $1.50 and the Master Builder $4.50. We also create a goal every streaming. The goal is simple, just 1 single super chat, and I will deliver a PBR material, 1 file here for the whole community. I want to share that to the community for free, for the super chat, of course. For one single super chat, and I will create a step-by-step video for the channel explaining how I created that material. Okay. We also have a PayPal link, and even better, you can get one of my models. If you want assets for your games and animations, remember that you can go to my TurboSquid profile. Here you have low poly, high poly assets for your projects. A lot of options. Look. If you want sculptures for 3D printing, look, we have also Colts 3D. We have different characters here. You can get, well, you can have one of these over your desk. One moment, what happened with Colts 3D? I don't know. Colts 3D is not, website is not, I know, yes, okay. So here you have a lot of options. Look at that, different options. And finally we have CE Trader, a third option where you're going to get my sculptors, you're going to get my assets, you're going to get my first sculptors, and you're going to get exclusive low poly environments like this one, for example, this one that I created in Blender. You can use it for a Blender project, for Unity, for a game, for an animation, for Unreal. I use, for example, this one for Unreal. Of course that you need to change some settings, and you need to make the right connections for the materials. Of course you may know that. And the special thing about this is that you have a lot of discounts. You also can pay a subscription, I think, and you can get cheaper, even cheaper, some of these models. Okay, so that's all, friends, that's all. If nothing happened, in a few minutes we'll continue on Kick. And again, if nothing happened, I don't know, maybe an emergency, something, maybe may occur, we're going to be on Twitch tomorrow morning to continue with the other project, and I should upload 2 new videos for the Johnny Bravo project, okay? And on Monday we continue on streaming, on live stream here with this video, with this project. So that's all, friends. Thanks for coming. Please remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.